City of Wyandotte versus Olivia Thornton, 241179.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christopher Shemke, appearing on Ms. Thornton. It's time to consent to the matter being heard via Zoom.
Okay, Ms. Thornton, your name for the record, please.
Olivia Thornton.
All right, today's date scheduled for sentencing in this matter as well as a bond violation. Ms. Thornton is set for sentencing on her plea to possession of controlled substance. And there's a bond violation that alleges that she violated bond conditions of not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs that are not prescribed. And as a result of bond, this court ordered Ms. Thornton to test on the 27th, which at that time showed cocaine and THC, or cocaine metabolite and THC. And then the next one, it showed THC only, and the levels were dropping. And the subsequent test then shows the increase in THC as well as cocaine on December 16th. And then December 26th, again, cocaine, higher level, as well as THC. So the last two dates, the December 16th as well as December 26th, are the dates of the bond violation, not the two prior tests. And so,
Yes,
I'm sorry.
I had an opportunity to review the violations. We're not going to contest those test results. And then additionally, we did review the pre-sentence investigation. It is factually accurate. We are prepared to proceed.
All right. Ms. Thornton, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear from the testimony you're about to give this matter the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. And so let's handle the bond violation first. You heard the allegations for the bond violation, correct, ma'am?
Yes.
As to those allegations, how do you plead?
Ms. Thornton, we're not going to contest those violations.
We're not
explanation.
guilty.
So we would be admitting responsibility.
I admit responsibility to it.
Okay. So you're pleading guilty, ma'am?
Yep, to the bond violation.
Okay. And you understand you do have a right to have a contested hearing in this matter, and by entering into this plea, you will not have that contested hearing.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand the possible penalty as a result of your plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And has anybody promised you anything, threatened you, or coerced you in any way for you to enter into a plea? No, okay, counsel, if you can please run to your client.
Yes, I'd like to direct your attention back to November 27th. You took an initial test with for a term and condition of your bond, and you admit that you tested, your test results reflected use of cocaine and THC in your system, correct?
Yes.
And then an additional test collected on on December 3rd of 2024, you did.
It's December 16th and December 26th, because the
Right,
27th was an initial test, and the third was no cocaine and reduced marijuana, so not any new use.
Thank you, Judge. I was scrolling down. I appreciate that. I'd like to direct attention to December 16th, 2024, as the order of your bond conditions. You tested, and you would reflect that the test showed cocaine and THC in your system, although you're not indicating that you used it, but you are not contesting those results. Is that accurate?
Yes.
And then I'd like to direct your attention to December 26th. Would you not contest that a test as a order from bond indicated use of cocaine and THC in your system, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, the court is also satisfied the plea is knowing, voluntary, and factually accurate. The court will accept your plea to the bond violations, both of them. And so, counsel, I guess we can do allocution regarding the bond violation as well as the sentencing at this point, if you'd like.
Your Honor, I had an opportunity to review the PSI. It's factually accurate. I saw the terms, conditions. They are appropriate. Judge, I know that bond is a reflection on how someone will do with probation. My client indicated that she put herself in a in an environment that potentially reflected use of THC and or cocaine. I've advised her that she needs to make necessary steps to avoid that environment completely. That being said, I saw the terms and conditions and I would respectfully request they be adopted. Thank you, Judge.
All right, so ma'am, let's talk about the testing during bond. This court was very clear with you that you cannot possess or consume any alcohol or drugs that are not prescribed.
Yes, Your Honor.
You don't have a prescription for marijuana, and you certainly don't have one for cocaine, do you?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so, why are you using substances that you're not prescribed?
Your Honor, I have not been using them. Like my attorney said, I put myself in a situation where I was around it, but I have not been using marijuana or cocaine.
Okay, I'm quite confused. You're telling this court that you tested positive for cocaine twice, because you were around cocaine?
I had sexual intercourse with my partner that uses it periodically, but other than that, I have not physically used cocaine since they were in court.
Okay, ma'am, well, that's not a new one for the court.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
The
Your Honor,
court's heard that
sorry.
before, and the testimony is that from the lab and the scientists is that that is not a way that that's going to cause you to test positive for cocaine.
All right, Honor.
If you were to test right now, ma'am, what is in your system?
I have not used anything. I have not used marijuana or cocaine right now.
Okay, when's the last time you tested, ma'am?
The last time I tested was December 26th. It was Monday I tested.
Okay, yesterday, Monday?
I believe was it yesterday? No, it was, I believe, Friday. Sorry.
Okay, and so I do have a couple other questions for you as it relates to the pre-sentence report and investigation. I'm confused as to how you're working full-time, but then you're earning $0.
Because the employment that I have right now is through a temp agency, it's a staffing agency. They send us out to different assignments. Currently, I worked up until Christmas Eve. I was working 8 days prior. I got off Christmas Eve morning, but I have not had no assignments since then.
So you're not employed full-time at DISANTO?
It's on assignment based. And I explained that to the probation officer. It's assignment based. When they have work, they call us. I've been keeping in contact with my employer, and as of right now, they stated that it is slow and there is no job openings right now. But I am also looking for further employment besides the agency that I'm working for.
Okay, and so how's that going?
I have a possible lead I should be hearing from today or sometime this week for a position.
All right. So here's what the court's going to do. As it relates to the bond violation, the court's going to order 10 days jail. That's 5 days for each bond violation. The court's going to suspend that.
Okay.
If there's a probation violation, ma'am, it's back on the table and you will be serving that.
Okay.
The court also finds that after hearing from counsel from Ms. Thornton reviewing the report, the recommendation, there is reasonable grounds to depart on MCL 769.5. The court also finds that the recommendation is appropriate. The court will also note that you 18 months probation, you're eligible for early discharge. You're also eligible under 25.136B. You're not to violate any criminal law of any unit of this government. You are not to leave the state without the consent of this court. You are to report truthfully to probation officer as often as the probation officer may require, whether in person, in writing, or virtually. You're notified probation officer immediately by any change in address or employment status. You're not to use any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed to be subjected to random testing. The rehabilitative goal for that condition so the court can monitor your progress in maintaining abstinence and sobriety. You are to enroll and participate in outpatient substance use counseling. The rehabilitative goal for that condition is to assist you providing coping mechanisms so you can maintain sobriety and prevent relapse. Because ma'am, even if you don't think you have a problem with cocaine, using it weekly, as you've indicated you've used, that's a little bit contradictory.
Okay.
We'll also order you to participate in NA meetings. The rehabilitative goal for that condition is so that you can learn the tools that will help you maintain sobriety and build your support network. The court is going to also order you to attend fan meetings once per month. The rehabilitative goal for that condition is so that you can get additional support in maintaining sobriety as well as recovery resources. The first one you can attend, ma'am, is Thursday, January 16th. You'll get information from probation as well.
Okay.
The court's going to order 75 hours of community service. The rehabilitative goal for that condition is to help you further develop work and life skills to get back to the community. The court's going to also order you to seek and maintain employment with proof of completing 20 job applications per week.
Okay.
And the rehabilitative goal for that is self-explanatory. And any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right, the court is going to order the following. $400 fine, $100 screening assessment fee, supervision oversight fee of $900. It's $50 a month at 18 months. And since you're eligible for early discharge, up to $450 of that may be waived. $300 for the cost of prosecution, crime victim assessment fee of $75, justice system assessment fee of $50. And so then that's a total of $1,825. I know that you're not currently working. I'm just going to ask this question. Do you have any money to pay today?
I'm sorry, what was that, Your Honor?
Do you have any funds to pay today? I know that you're not working. I'm just asking you.
I don't have any means to pay today.
Okay. I'm going to have you set up your payment plan through probation upon employment.
All right, Your Honor.
Okay, any questions, ma'am?
No, Your Honor.
All right, and as the court stated, you are eligible for early discharge as long as all the following have occurred. You've completed at least half of your original term of probation. All probation requirements have been completed. You've had at least 3 months without any violations. All monies have been either paid in full or you've made good faith efforts for making full payment. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you're here present in the courthouse. Please stop over at probation and they will get you set up with your instructions, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's go off the record. Okay, counsel, I'm going to put you and Mr.